How you doing, guys? It's TeeTee Rad, just checking in to see if anybody's awake and how everybody's day was and what is going on. Cold here in Jersey, snow in Buffalo. I saw Theendu's video, his short video with Vito running in the backyard, and I saw a bunch of snow there. I can't believe it. Already, we're getting snow. Crazy. Well, I'll see if anybody's going to come in tonight. The cats are waiting. Knock, knock. Anybody home? Knock, knock. Anybody there? Tommy2274. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. I'm waiting to see if anybody's going to come in. Wednesday night, we're halfway through the week here. I saw my friend Theendu. He got snow in Buffalo. I can't believe it. And it was a good amount, too. I saw the video he put up, the short, with his dog in the backyard. Crazy. So how is your day going, Tommy? 2274. My day was pretty good. I had something to do today, and I got that done. That was important. So I'm glad that's over with. The lake effect snow. Yeah. Yep. Buffalo, New York. They get hammered all the time. I mean, my Theendu, Theendu Tommy, he gets so much snow up there. And Todd Father, my God, Buffalo is always much colder, Buffalo, New York, than Jersey, that's for sure. I had a good day. Thank you for asking. Good, good. Yeah, I did too. I just had one important errand to do, and I got that done early this afternoon. I had to finish something up that was important, and that's all taken care of. And then I came home, and I made myself some macaroni. I felt like having macaroni, so I had some macaroni, and that was it. And I did some paperwork, and just a boring day in a way. But I'm looking forward to Christmas. I can't wait. Tommy, what are you saying there? I watched Todd Father last year during that big storm. Yes, I know. That was crazy. I think he had I don't know if I can remember this correctly, but I think he just moved. And he was moving when I think he got in just before that bad storm, the bad snowstorm came, if I'm correct. So I think he was moving at that time, and he just made it into his house, and they got all that snow up there. Crazy. So I'm gonna see who else is gonna come in. If it's just you and I, that's okay. We can talk. That's no big deal. Hopefully people are getting the notifications that I'm live. I know sometimes people say they don't get the notifications, and I don't know why. I can't figure that out. I know when you don't get the notifications, they tell you to unsubscribe and then resubscribe. And sometimes that works. Hey, Bella, how are you? How's it going? Is it getting cold enough for you? Theenju and Todd Father, I guess they got snow up there in Buffalo. Crazy. But, we're going to get it. It's going to come. They said, I know they were saying that the Farmer's Almanac was saying we were supposed to get, now this was like 2 months ago. I saw it on Google. And also on the news, they were saying we were supposed to get a really bad, snowstorm this year, have bad weather this year with the snow. But then they changed it, and now they're back to we might get bad weather. So who the heck knows? I mean, you have to kind of just take this one day at a time. Bella's saying, I love that you are doing live streams. Thank you, Bella. And Bella and Tommy are saying hi to each other. That's great. Oh, Mike F is in the room. Hey, Mike F. Hello, TeeTee, Laura, and Tommy. And Bella saying hi to Mike F. So, Mike F., what do you think about that snow that ThemeDo got? I mean, I think that was a recent short, right? That was today or yesterday or something. I saw the short with Vito running in the yard. Emmy's, hey, how are you? How's it going? Up, and there's Arlene. Arlene saying hello, and to me and to the chat. Mike F. Tommy saying hi to Mike F. It's getting cold, Arlene. I can't stand it. I can't wait till the summer's back. I love Christmas, don't get me wrong. I think Christmas is great. I love what Christmas stands for. I just don't like the cold weather, but I do like when it snows, that's for sure. I do like seeing the snow. I don't like driving in it, but that's it. Mike F says, I heard they had a dusting last night. Did they get more today? I don't know. I just ThemeDo put a short up, Mike F, and Vito was in the yard, and that looked more than a dusting to me. It was crazy. It looked like a lot. Oh, there's Edwin, everybody. God bless all. He's blessing us all. Uncle Edwin, there he is. And Emmy saying, Tommy, how are you? Tommy2274 saying hi to Edwin. Arlene is saying, I live in Florida and it's cold at night. Oh, Florida. Yeah, I have a good friend of mine that lives in Florida. His name is Frank. He was, growing up, I went to school with him, and he was a cop, and he moved to Florida, and he just absolutely loves it. Him and his wife and his daughter and his son and his grandchildren and his grandchild, they love it. They absolutely love it. Mike F is saying hello to Edwin. Tommy2274, I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you, Emmy? And yeah, hopefully Emmy's doing good. It's nice to see you in here again. I really appreciate it. Emmy's saying, I'm well. Thank you. That's always good to hear. We like hearing that. We like hearing that people are well, they're doing good. And remember, if you're not and you have something on your mind and you feel comfortable enough, we can always get together, the chat crew, myself and the chat crew, and we can always talk about whatever you need to talk about. That goes out for whoever needs to, to speak about anything. We have an open forum here. Emmy saying, my pleasure. Thank you. Arlene is saying hi to Mike. So I had a relatively boring day today. I just had one important thing I had to get done, and I accomplished that early this afternoon. That took me a little while to do, a couple of hours, well, maybe about 3 hours. I was on the road, and then I had to get back home. And I was in ThemeDo's show, but briefly because I was driving. And, so. Oh, Emmanuel. Hey, Emmanuel, how are you? God bless you. And let's see. Okay. Arlene saying hi to Bella. GDM, look at you. You're a regular nighttime live host. You must be getting very comfortable doing this. Yes, I am, GDM. And thank you. Thank you always for your encouragement. I really do appreciate it. I'm blessed, and I really appreciate everyone. I'm extremely grateful that the good Lord has given me this opportunity to meet such nice people. And we have Edwin, Miss T here in Puerto Rico. We are watching you on the HBO channel. Congratulations. Edwin, you always have something nice to say to me. Edwin, I view you as a sort of as a father figure. My dad's not around, and I haven't seen my father in probably about 10 years. So when you say these things to me, it makes me feel really good because I really, I don't have that. I mean, I'm 58 years old. I mean, it is what it is, and I can handle it. But still, it's nice to have a respectable gentleman giving me such nice compliments, and I really do appreciate it. Arlene is saying hi to Emmanuel. Emmanuel saying good evening, Gina. Good evening, Arlene from Emmanuel. Arlene is saying hi to GDM. Mike F. Hello, Emmanuel and Emmy. Tommy2274 saying hi to GDM. Arlene saying hi to Edwin. Tommy2274 saying hi to Emmanuel. Emmanuel saying good evening to Edwin and Tommy. Emmy's saying hi to Mike F. Good evening, Mike F. from Emmanuel. Hey, Joey, how are you? How's it going? Nice to see you, Joey. Joey saying, TeeTee, good evening. Great to see you. Edwin is blessing Emmy. Arlene saying hi to Joey. And Emmy is saying, Edwin, same to you, sir. Yes, Edwin is you definitely have to address Edwin, either Uncle Edwin or sir. He deserves that respect. That's great. Joey saying you're 58 years young. Yeah, Joey, yeah, you're right. I am. I don't I don't feel 58. I don't feel 58. I'm starting to look 58. I never looked my age, but I'm getting there. It's kind of catching up to me. So I have to kind of work on that a little bit. Self-care, self-love, that's something that's so important, and I have to get on top of that this year. You know, so I have to put a little effort into that. I went to my doctor's appointment yesterday, as I said in my chat last night, and she said, you got to take a little bit better care of yourself, T. So I said, I will. Don't worry. Dr. Maria, she's great. I love her. She's just somebody I'm comfortable with. I could tell her anything. And Emmy saying Edwin is righteous. Yes, absolutely. Edwin saying hi to Arlene. Fresh roses always. Joey saying hi to Arlene. And you have GDM saying Arlene, Tommy, Joey, Mike, and Edwin. Hello. Mike F. Blessings always from Edwin. Emmanuel, Grazi T. I will be a loyal skipper for you. Yes, put that skipper hat on. Absolutely. We have to go on a 3-hour tour. Remember that? Gilligan's Island, 3-hour tour? And Joey saying hi to Mike F. Mike F. Emmy, do you have snow yet? What about further inland in Maine? They must have snow. Okay, yeah, so let's check that out. Let's see if Emmy has any snow. Let's see when he answers what happens there. I'm telling you, Theendu definitely had some snow there. You have to look at the short, Mike F., with Vito in the backyard. And Edwin's sending roses to GDM. Tommy2274, Edwin, my lawyer, is too filled up, and he sent me to another lawyer, which has a license in CT in Puerto Rico. And when he said that, I thought of you. Okay, GDM saying hi to Emmy and Emmanuel. Okay, Emmy saying nothing that has stayed. So obviously they might have just had a dusting in Maine there a little bit, but it didn't stick or anything like that. Emmanuel saying good to see you, GDM. Michael Moormile, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. I really do appreciate it. Michael Moormile's in the chat. If everybody can say hi to him, I would appreciate that. And Edwin is saying Tommy2274 blessings. And Michael is asking Emmy how you are. So, Emmy, if you want to answer that. Tommy2274 saying hi to Michael. Michael is saying hi to Edwin and Tommy. Edwin is blessing Joey Pope. Very nice, Edwin. Always. Emmanuel saying good evening to Michael. And Michael Moormile is saying hi to Emmanuel. Emmy saying, Mike Moormile, you slick guy. So Mike Moormile is a slick guy? He's a slick dude? That's okay. We like slick dudes. Edwin's blessing Michael. Arlene saying hi to Michael. Joey, Edwin, good evening from Joey Pope. Good evening, Joey, from Emmanuel. Emmanuel, blessings from Edwin. Michael saying hi to Arlene. Good to see you, Edwin, from Emmanuel. TT, Joey Pope retracted that. Let's see. Glad to be here. Oh, Michael Moormile saying glad to be here. Yes, I'm glad that you're here too. Thank you so much. I just kind of started, Michael, so just getting used to all this. And I have some really good, excellent gentlemen guiding me, which is a good thing. Tommy's saying hi to Joey Pope. Mike F is saying, Michael, good to see you. Okay, GDM said, I saw Vito loving the snow. Looks pretty, but I'm not a fan. Right. So GDM, you did see that video that Vito put up. That was a decent amount of snow, right? I mean, it was in the backyard and Vito was running around. So, I mean, I don't know how many inches of snow that looked like, but it was a good amount there. It was a very good amount. Okay. I just want to make sure, can you hear me pretty good? Is it too loud? Should I lower the volume? Just let me know what you guys think, because I don't want it to be too loud and, then it becomes annoying. So I want to, make it as nice as possible for everybody. I don't want to blow your eardrums out. I have to have a sip of my coffee. I'm actually drinking a regular cup of coffee tonight. Normally, I drink decaf. I have 1 cup of regular in the morning, and then I go to decaf throughout the day. And at night, if I want a cup of coffee, I always have decaf. But I'm out of decaf, so I'm having a cup of regular tonight. So guarantee you, I'm going to be up for a couple of hours. We'll see what happens. Arms distance. Hey, how are you? How's it going? I hope everything is going good. And I appreciate you coming in. And let's see what we have here. Mike F saying, TT, I'll be right back. I'm going to watch something wait, that arrow. I'm going to watch the short you're talking about. Okay, from Thindu. Okay. Arms distance. GDM saying hi to GDM. Emmanuel saying good evening, arm distance. Mike arms distance is saying hi. 90 degrees, not hot. Wait a minute. Edwin, it's 90 degrees in Puerto Rico? 90-degree night, hot. Oh my God. Tommy2274 saying hi to arms distance. Emmanuel, arms distance is greeting you. Arlene is saying hi to arms distance. Edwin is blessing arms distance, always. Tommy2274, arms distance is saying hi to you. GDM saying hi to arm distance. Let's give TT the thumbs up. That's from Emmanuel. Oh, the like button, right. Thank you so much, right? When I used to be when I used to go in Tommy's chats all the time, that was one of the things I always did. Smash the like button for Tommy Sticks. Smash the like button for Tommy Sticks. That was in the beginning to get everybody going. Tommy2274. TT, you're doing a great job and you sound good. Okay, Tommy, thank you so much. Yeah, if it ever gets too loud or anything like that, somebody just let me know. I mean, I don't take offense to anything. Just say, listen, you're speaking too loud, it's annoying, or low, you have to raise your voice because we can't hear you so well. So just don't be afraid to tell me. That's okay. Arms distance. Edwin, God bless you. Arlene saying you sound perfect. Okay, Arlene, thank you so much. Edwin Jimenez is saying sound, visual, excellent. Don't forget you are on HBO. Yes, I know, I'm on HBO. Home box office. Joey Pope, arms distance, is saying hi to you. Joey Pope saying, Tommy 2 times 2274, good evening. Tommy2274 saying, Edwin, and he's laughing. HBO has Max now, just saying, LOL. And Ed was saying, Tommy, you are correct. And Joey's saying, yo, Arms, what's good? So what is good, Arms? What's happening? Emmy saying hi to Arms. Emmanuel, TT, I use Maxwell House Breakfast Blend Coffee on my Mr. Coffee Maker. Very nice. Very nice. I love coffee. You know, they say coffee, the smell of coffee is actually really good to smell coffee beans and the grinds. They say it does something. I forget what it is. You know, I read all these things all the I can't retain all of this, you know. But something about the smell of the coffee is supposed to be really good for you. Okay, arms distance. Just got back from my son's training. He does 5 days a week. By the time we get home, it's so late. Basically, wash up and get in bed. So it's nice to see you on 100%. Thank you, Arms Distance. I really appreciate it. I'm glad, that you took some time to come in and to say, hello and get involved in the chat. I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful for that. Mr. Coffee is a great. Yes, I had a Mr. Coffee. I used to have a Mr. Coffee. They are. My mother had a Mr. Coffee. I remember when they first came out, that was like they were like a real big thing, those Mr. Coffee pots. Wasn't there a commercial on there? There was a commercial on TV, right, Emmanuel? The Mr. Coffee commercial with the coffee pot and everything. I forget what he looked like. I'm almost positive I remember a commercial. Does anybody remember a Mr. Coffee commercial? I can't. Emmy, Joe DiMaggio. Is that what you're saying? I know you didn't type Joe DiMaggio, but that's what it looks like you went to type. So if that's it, then that's it, right? The Joe DiMaggio did it. Yes, yes. Thank you, Emmy. I really appreciate that. Hey, Chris Trock, how are you? How you doing? I hope everything is going well. I saw that you were on live, and I went in there, but then I don't know what was happening with your live stream. Something about skiing, I think you were talking about. And I think Jerry was in there and a couple other people. I think Tommy was in there too, right? 2274, you were in Trock's live stream. Emmanuel is saying, I haven't seen the commercial. I bought mine at Walmart. Yeah, Emmanuel, go on go on YouTube. You could probably find it later or now, whenever you want. And put in the old Mr. Coffee commercial. I guarantee it's got to come up, because it seems whatever you punch into the YouTube search bar, something comes up. You find things. Arms Distance is saying hi to Trock and Mike F. And Arlene is saying hi to Chris Trock. Joey saying hi to Chris. GDM saying hi to Chris. Edwin is saying, Miss T, during the week I will do a live. Whoop, let me see this. Hold on. I will do a live visual step by step. That way you can start using StreamYard. StreamYard includes thumbnail process. That way people will know ahead of time when you will be on. Okay, Edwin. Edwin, I wrote that down. The last time you did this for me, and tonight I was trying to find the piece of paper, and I thought I wrote it in one of my prayer books, and I found it, but let me see. I think this is just how to go on the live when I first started, how to get onto a live, because it says go live, create a title, public, not meant for kids, next. Right. So this was just to go on a live. I'm going to have to look. I know I have that piece of paper. Okay. So let me see. Mike F is saying, TT, I saw where Buffalo got 2 to 4 inches and may get more tonight. See, so Theme Do and Todd Father definitely have snow, 2 to 4 inches. So GDM, there you go. It's 2 to 4 inches. The video you watched, Theme Do's backyard. Emmanuel says, I'll check it out. Yeah, Emmanuel's gonna check out the Mr. Coffee commercial. And Emmy was saying, Emmanuel, in case you missed it, that Joe DiMaggio, he made that commercial for Mr. Coffee, and I believe he is correct. I believe he is definitely correct. Chris Truck saying hi to GDM, Arlene, and Arms Distance. Okay, Emmy is saying YouTube is, if it's broke, someone knows how to fix it and wants to teach you to fix it. Right. Chris Truck saying hello to Tommy. And Edwin is blessing Chris Truck. Hello, Mike F. from Chris. Okay, GDM. At Chris, I tried to check out your live too, but the sound was a little screwy and I couldn't hear you. Yeah, I think he was having some problems, GDM, because, yeah, obviously you heard me say I was on there too. Chris is saying hello to Joey. Arms distance. It's 27 degrees here in Monroe, New Jersey, and dropping down to 19 with a little snowman there. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening where I am too. It's terrible. Emmy saying, I saw 13 inches in Buffalo. You're kidding. I'm going to have to watch the news. I'm assuming Thinju and Toddfather know that that's coming. That's terrible. 13 inches of snow? Wow. Okay, Emmanuel is saying, Walmart has great appliances. I don't know why people always dump on Walmart. Yeah, Emmanuel, they do. Walmart does have very good deals. They have very, very good deals. I just wish that Walmart would promote more of American-made items and products that are produced in the United States. I have a feeling that's why people, when they say they don't care for Walmart, I think I could be wrong, but I do know when I ask people, why don't you like Walmart? That's usually the answer I get, is because a lot of the products, are made overseas, and they're not made here. And Walmart is one of the biggest importers, from overseas. They're like one of the biggest. And Chris Truck saying hello to Michael. And Arms Distance says, I have the heat pumping. Yes, yeah. I have my heat on too. And I have electric heat, Arms Distance. And when I had my house, I used to have oil heat. Oh, that was always so much money. So much money. But I have electric heat. And it's not so bad. It still costs, but it's not too bad. But I live in a small apartment. I don't have a house anymore, and I live in a small apartment. So it heats up fairly quickly, which is nice. Okay, Tommy2274 is saying, to all the dog owners out there is a new respiratory illness going around. They said to watch out for a fever or a kennel cough type of cough, a kennel cough, right? Wow. Okay. That's not good. That's not good at all. So anybody who owns a dog, and I wonder if a cat too. I mean, if it's, would it be the same thing, right? Just read Tommy's comment there, and just watch out if you have pets, please, be on the lookout for that. Yes, on you. Emmy saying Walmart sucks. Killed small business. Okay, Mike F is saying, Emmy, the 13 inches is in Ohio. I don't believe Buffalo got that much, probably, or is getting that much, right? Okay, so it's in Ohio, Emmy. Tommy2274 says, yes, exactly, TT. Agreed, TT. Chris Trock saying, I better head to Buffalo. I don't want Thindu shoveling. Jeez. No, he shouldn't be shoveling. Get over there, Chris Trock. Go save Thindu. GDM is saying, Tommy, 2274, yes, I read about that, but thanks for the tip. Right. It's always good. It's always good to, if something gets, like, if something major gets recalled and we're on a chat or something like this is going around that, Tommy 2274 touched on, it's always good to let people know. Even, it's like, even if you know already, somebody may not know. So it's good. It's good for us to, hear these things from each other, to watch. That's how you watch out for people. Okay, Emmy's saying, I watched a guy with his snowblower and tape measure. Okay, Tommy 2274, Emmy, that is correct, but sadly there isn't any more small businesses where I am, like mom and pop stores. No, Tommy, I agree with you. They are, since that thing happened that made people sick. um I don't think we're supposed to say it on YouTube for some reason. I think Tommy always says don't say it. Tommy Stiggs, so I'm not going to say it. But that's what really hurt a lot of the small businesses, even the large business, the corporations and stuff, same thing. Terrible. Okay, Edwin is saying here in Puerto Rico today, an 18-year-old male, oh boy, killed two elderly people from his own neighborhood. Reason: theft. Elderly couple was friendly with the killer. The elderly couple must not be too trusting. Very sad. That's horrible, Edwin. That's somebody's They were somebody's parents, somebody's grandparents. Isn't that horrible? I don't understand it. People say, when people say, where's God, and where's Jesus? Why are these things happening? You cannot, I mean, this is my opinion. I do not blame Jesus or God for any of this stuff. When we were born of free will. Jesus said, and God said, you have free will to choose. And this is what happens. This is man running riot, and women too, running riot of their own free will. And this is what the world has come to. It's terrible. It's really terrible. I mean, I remember when I was younger, elderly people, I had the utmost respect for them, and all I would ever do was want to help somebody. That's not the way the world is anymore, unfortunately. We're all good people in this chat, in our crew. We all care about each other. We care about our animals. We care about our families. But the craziness out in the world, it's just out of control. And I'm very sorry to hear that, Edwin. I feel very bad. Okay, Emmanuel saying you certainly can get great deals. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Emmanuel, I agree with you 100%. You can. You could really get great deals at Walmart. You can. It's just like I said, I wish they would do something with us here in the States, United States, keep, American made. You know what I mean? Just even if you want to do 30% of the store American made, just try to do that. I know Target, I believe Target, I think their stuff is all from here. I'm almost positive. Arms distance. I had electric heat. I switched it over to steam heat. Nothing like, yeah, that's great. Steam heat is great, arms distance. That is great. Because that's not dry. That's not dry heat. Sometimes dry heat bothers people. You get like a sinus infection, or you start to sneeze, or your nose gets, when you wake up in the morning, your nose is stuffed because of the dry heat. Okay, GDM, arms. We have forced hot air and hate it. Lots of dust and bad for allergies. Yes, GDM. Yep. That is. You're right, because when I had my when I owned my townhouse, that was years and years ago, we had that, and I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. I mean, believe me, it worked great. The townhouse heated up very, very nicely, pretty fast. But I understand what you're saying. Hey, Mustang Mike, how are you? How's it going? Nice to see you in here. I really appreciate you coming in. God bless you. I hope you're doing well tonight, and I hope your day was fantastic. Mustang Mike's in here. Everybody just say hello to him, please. I would appreciate it. He's saying hi to Edwin. Okay, let's see. Arms Distance is saying Thindu doesn't deserve to have to shovel, but he can definitely handle it. Yes, he can. That's one thing. Thindu is a bull. He's another bull. He's like Mikey. He can handle it. I agree, Arms Distance. Let's see. Edwin is blessing Mustang Mike. Michael Mormile. 08831. Bella's giving a heart. Emmanuel saying good evening to Mike. Mustang Mike with the little horse there. Yeah, I try to do that for him too. I like that. I love that, Emmanuel. That's cool. Mustang Mike saying hi to Tommy, 2274. Joey Pope saying hi to Mustang Mike with the thumbs up. And Arms Distance is saying GDM, forced air is not good for sinuses or allergies. So, right, we all agree. We all agree with you, GDM, definitely. Mustang Mike is saying hello to Emmanuel. Let's see. Emmy is saying they got a new covert coming thanks to China. Okay. Oh boy. Mustang Mike saying hi to Joey. Arms Distance saying hi to Mustang. And back at you from Mustang to Arms. Okay. GDM is saying at Arms, when you say steam heat, what does that exactly mean? Okay, so Arms, if you want to answer that, that would be great. Tommy 2274. Emmy, the last small business was a pharmacy that was passed down to his son. He just retired after, and it's been there for 67 years, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. By myself, Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, shorter hours. Wow. Okay, Mustang Mike saying, always respect your elders 100%. Absolutely. Joey Pope, God gave us free will. Some people are just evil. Joey, unfortunately, I have to agree with that, and it's a shame. It really is, right? It really is. I don't get it. I know I try not to ask why. Why are these things happening? There's reasons for it all. So let's just keep it at that, right? Okay. Emmy's saying the masses don't make those huge decisions. Arms Distance. A shame with the riot at the New York tree lighting. People need to calm down and enjoy their lives. I didn't even know about that. I really don't watch the news too much, Arms Distance. Like once in a while, I'll put it on just to maybe see the weather. And if something really bad is going on, I will tune in just to see what's happening and to say prayers and just ask God to let these people come to a realization, to find peace in their heart, things like that. But I did not know about the riot with the tree lighting. I don't know if anybody else heard about that. Arms Distance just made a comment about that. Okay. Emmy saying, Tommy, isn't that a shame? Yeah, it is. It is a shame about the small businesses. Absolutely. Tommy 2274. Emmy, I used to love to go there, to just go there and walk his 3 dogs. It was great, and I already miss it. Chris Trock has got the prayer hands up. Emmanuel, it's true, TT. 2020, mad people. Very weird. Yeah, very. Very weird, Emmanuel. The world has definitely changed since all that happened. Definitely. And unfortunately, not for the better. Not for the better. Which is very sad. It's very, very sad. But we have to just go with the flow. And we have to just, I try to stay in my own lane. And I just surround myself with, you know, um, God and Jesus and the Blessed Mother. And I just try to say, okay, you know what? Everything is going to be okay. Everything is happening the way that it's supposed to. And I just have my faith in the Lord. That's it. That's how I keep it. Okay, Arlene is saying dry heat makes my nose bleed. Yes, that can happen. Yeah, that's horrible. Okay, arms distance, I'm sorry, is saying GDM. Steam heat runs by electric and gas, but it's like boiling water and putting your face over the pot. The steam is wet. There you go, GDM. And that's why it's never dry. You have no dry air there. Chris Trock saying hello to Mustang Mike. Also, it made them very self-centered. Yes, Emmanuel. Yes, people. I agree. I agree. 100%. Okay, what do we have here? Arms distance. You have a blower on your unit that pushes the air. Steam heat rises up. Yeah. Emmy saying radiators. Yep. The radiators. Good old-fashioned radiators. Michael Mormile. No respect. How can you harm someone you respect? Right, exactly. How can you? Right? How can you? Michael, fear is respect in my world. That's what Emmy's saying. Okay, arms distance. Emmy, you can use baseboard heating coils also instead of radiators, less work. Okay, that's great to know, arms distance. Baseboard heating coils. Well, that's what I have in my apartment. I have electric, baseboard heat. That's what I have. Okay, Edwin is saying here, when police arrested individual, he was smiling. It was unbelievable. No sense of right or wrong. We must all be careful who we invite to our homes. Edwin, you're so you're so right. Edwin, it's so sad. And everybody in the chat, isn't it horrible what this world has become? Years ago, you can invite. I remember in like the 70s, we would invite anybody over. My mother would have anybody that needed a meal, anybody that was struggling. I mean, my parents were struggling too, but my mother and my grandmother, because we all lived together, were always able to offer somebody food. My mother used to say, "What's another box of macaroni?" If I have to use 2 boxes of macaroni, we have plenty of gravy. We'll go get an extra loaf of bread. I mean, that's just how it was. I remember that growing up. And you could have anybody in your home. Now, Edwin, I agree. You can't. You can't. You have to even be careful when you are leaving a store. I mean, it's getting to that point where now I don't go to malls or anything like that. I don't go shopping to malls or anything like that. But I will say when I do go out, I'm aware of my surroundings. I look around. I keep aware of my surroundings. That's the best I could do, you know. And I just watch. So you have to watch yourself. You have to watch your back. You have to watch your back. Okay, GDM is saying arms. So the fuel is gas, but are the vents or baseboard? I hate to sound dopey, but I want to understand. My friend has had sinus problems since we moved here, and we're looking to move anyway. Okay, so hopefully arms distance can help you with that, GDM. Emmy saying arms, I have never seen that, just radiators. Okay. Okay, Tommy2274, Emmy. I'm assuming he did. He had a nice little piece of property and someone leased some of it and built a bank. He was really involved in the community, too, and a member of the Sons of Italy. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Tommy. Arms distance. I just saw it now, but they took control over it and seems it was good after that. Okay. Mustang Mike. Edwin. He won't be smiling when he realizes he'll be in prison for a long time. Exactly, Mustang Mike. That is pure evil. When you could do that to somebody and you can laugh about it, make like a smirky face, there's something wrong. There's something wrong, you know? hate to say it, but you have to watch out. You have to watch out. There is evil in the world, and I do agree with Edwin. I don't like to think that way, but we have to face reality. You know, I'm pretty spiritual, and I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but you cannot be naive either. I mean, I can't be naive. I cannot be naive. So you have to be careful. Okay, Emmanuel is saying a riot at the New York City tree lighting question mark. So much for getting into the Christmas spirit. I know, Emmanuel, right? That's what Arms Distance was saying. It's terrible. It's really terrible. I can't believe it. I mean, nothing is, there's no peace and serenity. What happened? We could go around and around with this. What's wrong with the world? What's happening? Why are people like this? Why is this? Why is that? Why is there war? Why do people steal? They go into these stores like CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, even these expensive, and they just bust things up. They take whatever they want and they get away with it. And then they go sell it on the street for things that, are not good for you. I mean, what do you think they're doing with all that stuff? Emmanuel, here on YouTube, it takes over a year to get to know someone. We must not be too trusting. Many trust immediately. That is a mistake. Okay, Edwin, I agree with that. I agree with that to a certain degree. I definitely do. I definitely do. You know, um, it is. It's sad that, when they say you can't be too trusting, and in today's society, you cannot be too trusting. You can't. And that's sad. That is really, really sad. It's horrible. Okay, Tommy 2274 Emmanuel, I'm in Connecticut and I usually see it on TV. I hope no one was hurt. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. We shouldn't even have to be hearing about this stuff, but I see that um as time has been passing since 2020, the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, the world has just changed immensely, and not for the better. I don't like to say that, but definitely not for the better. Definitely. I mean, it's very sad, but it is the truth, and we have to face reality. And that's why it's so important that when you are on YouTube, my for me, I try to stick with the positive stuff. I stay away from the negative. I stay away from the drama. I don't get involved in the gossip. No good. That's for me. No good. I don't want that in my life because look at when you step out of the box, like sometimes I'll go outside, I'll have my coffee in the morning and I'll walk outside my door and I'll drink my coffee and I just say to myself, God, I don't understand what's happening. Only you know why. But please help these people. Help these people to realize that this is just no good. It's no good. There's a lot of things involved that things that would have to be done to change the way where the world is heading. And I don't want to get too political. I can, but I don't want to, and I won't do that. But we need people higher up that are running the country to get some kind of big, huge moment of clarity and change what the heck they're doing. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. Edwin is saying, we, the elderly, must learn to respect the young if we want the young to respect us. Amen. Yes, absolutely. Everybody should respect everybody. Right, Edwin? Exactly. That's how I feel. It, I respect the elderly, believe me, always. but I respect other people too. It doesn't matter what their age is, from a little baby to somebody who's 101, 150. It does not matter. Respect is respect. And that's the way that it should be. That's it. Plain and simple. We should just all respect each other. Okay, arms distance and Gene are going back and forth with this heating business. I hope you guys can figure that out. Emmanuel, Tommy, I'm going to check out to see what happened. Okay. You're going to cash out, Emmanuel, for a minute and come back? Okay, Emmy's saying, Edwin, the teaching of respect is gone by the wayside. Well, Emmy, I agree with you, but it can still be taught. Unfortunately, I will agree with that. It is a true statement. When I go out sometimes and I do go shopping and I see how children are speaking to their parents, and even people that are around this, they're speaking to each other just in general. So you are correct, it has gone by the wayside, but let's try to change that. Us, our group, we keep the respect here, and when you're out there in the world, just give respect. It's all we can do, right, Emmy? We can't control what's happening, but we do our best to keep it positive as individuals. Each individual, if you could stay positive and be nice to somebody every day, that's a good thing. Okay, Tommy 2274. Edwin, I just got doxxed the other day, but I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried for my mother when I'm not home. I don't have a dog anymore to you anymore. He used to make her feel safe when I was out. Okay, Tommy. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but you did say this, I think, in my chat. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. Please be careful. Please watch out for your mother. Maybe get some, maybe get some extra security. Okay. Okay. Arms Distance is saying if he puts a humidifier on the forced air unit, it will definitely help out moisten. Yes, that will. That will moisten, because I did that when we had GDM. Arms Distance is correct, because when I had my townhouse and we had that forced air, I bought a humidifier. And sometimes when the sinuses would bother us or whatever, we would put a little bit of the Vicks in there. And that would really, really help. Also, taking a hot shower and putting some Vicks in the shower, that helps. Okay, Tommy 2274, Edwin, I'm just ignoring it because if I don't, it will just fuel them to do more. Okay, Tommy. Don Miko, hello, TT, working and listening. Thank you, Don. You do your work. God bless you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for listening. Just do what you need to do. I'm just happy to know that you're here. That's all that matters. Thank you so much, Don. Don is a very, very nice man. Okay. Everybody's saying hi to you, Don, by the way. William, how are you? William's in the house. William at Brooklyn. What did he say? They did protest. Not that bad. I left no restrooms. Emmanuel saying, good to see you, Don. Good to see you, TT, from William. Thank you, William. I'm so glad you're in here. Arms Distance saying hi to William. Tommy2274 is saying, William, thanks for letting us know, with the thumbs up. William is saying hi to Arms. Okay, Edwin. Edwin is saying, Tommy2274, you can visit your nearest police precinct and file an official complaint. Doxing is harassment. It is illegal. Right, Edwin, I've heard you speak of that on your channel. Yep. And Edwin is correct, Tommy2274. You might want to take that suggestion. I can't tell you what to do, but taking that, I would say strongly take that suggestion. 5.56 Media is in the room. Greetings to all. How you doing, 5.56 Media? Hope everything is going well. Nice to see you, and thank you so much for coming in. Arlene saying hi to William. GDM is, we have a humidifier and it hasn't helped much. Next house, hopefully. Okay. Arlene saying hi to 5.56 Media. Chris Trock is saying hello to 5.56 Media. Trock guided me here. Hope everyone is well. Thank you, Trock. Thank you so much for guiding 5.56 Media. I really appreciate it. I'm just kind of starting out 5.56 Media. I mean, I've been on YouTube for a couple of years with Thindu and Tommy and ALV, guys like that. And so I just started doing some lives and getting used to it and just keeping it casual, easygoing, no drama, things like that. So hopefully it'll all work out. So far, we're doing pretty good here. Joey is saying times have sure changed since I was young. Yes, they have, Joey. And not for the better, unfortunately. If we could just go back to like the 60s and the 70s, it would be great. It would just be great. And William saying, Arlene, good to see you, and to GDM. Don Miko is saying hello all in the chat. Apologies, I'm at work. Don, again, just do what you have to do. I'm just grateful that you're here and you're listening. Edwin is saying, Mr. Smith, big hug. Blessings always. That's the 5.56 Media. And hello to Chris Trock, Arlene. Edwin, greetings from 5.56 Media. And Mustang Mike is saying hi to 5.56 Media. Chris Trock, same. Don Miku, blessings from Edwin. Salute to Don. Good to see you from William. At William and at 5.56 Media from GDM, she's saying hello. Mustang Mike, greetings from 5.56. Okay, Tommy, 2274. Edwin, I know I'm not going to bother, but I appreciate the suggestion. Okay, Tommy. You just try to stay safe, you and your mom, okay? If you need anything, you let us know. If you need to talk about anything. GDM greetings from 5.56. William blessings always from Edwin. And Chris Trock is saying, how are you, 5.56 Media? Good to see you, sir. Joey Pope, 5.56 Media. He's saying hi to you. And Tommy, 2274, is greeting 5.56 Media. Okay, 5.56 Media. At Chris Trock. Mrs. Smith just landed back in the Middle East. All is well. Okay. That's safe landing there. Hopefully everything is okay. Okay, Emmanuel is saying in the 80s and 90s, people had respect for each other. That is lacking nowadays. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you, Emmanuel, 100%. I still say the 60s, the late 60s and the 70s was the best time to grow up in. I loved it. I just, it was great. Okay, at Joey, at Tommy2274, greetings from 5.56 Media. And Tommy is agreeing with Emmanuel, yeah, about the 80s and the 90s. And Arlene is saying the problem is we're not tough on crime. I agree, Arlene. The punishment isn't enough. I do agree. I do agree. I mean, I can't believe these young people, they go into CVS. I mean, this has been going on for what, 2 or 3 years now? It's just getting worse. Now they're hitting they've been hitting the really big stores, like stores that sell Gucci, Rolexes, Louis Vuitton, things like that. Okay. I cannot believe what I see. They go in, They go in with these bags, duffel bags or like pillowcases or whatever it may be. They wipe everything off the shelves. They look for all the expensive stuff and they walk out. Nobody calls the cops. I mean, they call them, but it's after the fact. What are you going to do? You can't recognize these people. You'll never recognize them. They have masks on, they have hoodies on. You're not gonna find these people. It's a shame. It really is. And unfortunately, which I never thought I would be saying, because there's not enough police presence. That's the unfortunate thing. Now, should we have to worry about living in a world where I have to say there's not enough police presence? No, we shouldn't, but we are. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. Greetings from 5.5. Jerry's in here, dropping by to say hi quickly. Be well, TT, and everyone. Thank you so much, Jerry. Jerry's such a nice man. Jerry is such a nice man. I like his videos and everything, and he loves animals. Jerry is another animal lover. He's another animal lover. Thank you so much for stopping in, Jerry. Stop in again whenever you get a chance, okay? I really would appreciate it. Okay, I'm grateful you did stop in tonight. God bless you, Jerry, you and your family, and all your pets. Okay, now, Chris is saying, I'm running now before Mrs. Smith gets back to the U.S. Okay, 5.56, respect should be respect because fear is not respect. Right. I agree with that. Some people, yeah, I agree with that. Tommy2274 is saying, Emmy, I know. Jerry's birthday. Okay, early birthday. Okay, I don't want to miss that 5.56 media. Okay, Jerry's birthday must be coming up. Thanks for putting that in there because I like Jerry and I do want to wish him a happy birthday. Okay, so Jerry, if you're still here, when is your birthday? If you didn't cash out yet. Okay, Emmy's saying no respect for themselves or anyone else. That's true. Okay, Jerry is saying, did Bane follow you? Oh, Pain Like Bane? I like Pain Like Bane. He's a great person. I like him. He always has something nice to say to me. Always. Chris Trock is saying hello to Jerry. Okay, Emmanuel is saying, TT, I'm going to check out what happened with the Christmas tree lighting later on tonight. Okay, Emmanuel. Yeah, I'm going to check that out too. I'll just watch it real quick so I could get aggravated. Okay, what else we have here? Emmy's saying, have to have manners. That's the beginning of respect, right? Everybody needs to have manners. Okay, William at Brooklyn is saying, I gave a woman my seat on the subway. She looked at me like I had 3 heads. Yeah, right? William, you're absolutely correct because you know what? When nowadays, that's how crazy the world has become. When you do something nice for somebody, they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to handle it. They look at you like, why are you giving me your seat? What's up? What are you going to want? Why are you doing that? Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, William. Shop early, always. Wait, what's this? Oh, Edwin. Shop early always. I always go to supermarket at 6 a.m. and regular stores at 9 a.m. Yeah, Edwin, that's good. It's good to shop early during the day, right? I agree with that. Mike F is saying hello to William. And Mustang Mike is saying hi to Mike F. And William's saying back at you, Mike F. Good to see you. I'm getting behind here. Okay, GDMT. Sorry, I went on and on about the heat question. We're what a crazy face there. We're looking to move, and it would be great to get away from Forsyth. GDM, I don't care. You could go. You can ask whatever you want and keep talking about whatever you want. That's okay. That doesn't bother me. But I get it, because why move and go into that same situation again? That doesn't make any sense. But I I don't know if you heard me before, but try the humidifier with a little bit of Vicks in it. Drop a little bit of Vicks in the water. And they actually have a humidifier. Vicks makes a humidifier. I had purchased one of those a long, long time ago. And when I had my townhouse, and they do make a humidifier, so you might want to check that out. I mean, I don't know if that would help. I don't know if your friend likes the smell of Vicks. I love the smell of Vicks, but it may not work for him. So just try it, GDM. Maybe it'll work. And also put some Vicks in the shower. When he takes a shower, tell him to put a little bit of Vicks. Just put it like take a little bit out of the jar and put it in like a mug that you're not using, that you won't be using, and just throw it in there, and the steam will work the Vicks, and it used to help me. So try it. Okay, let's see how far. Okay, Mustang Mike is saying it doesn't cost anything to be kind to someone. Absolutely, 100%. It costs zero. My grandfather always used to say that to me. He used to say, Tina, it doesn't cost a dime to be nice to anyone. And that is the truth. And my grandfather was kind to everybody. Everybody. And Arms Distance is saying hi to 5.56 Media. I wonder where Mikey is. Mikey is usually on here. I miss him. Let me see. Let me see if I missed anything here. Okay, Edwin is saying, Miss T, in 6 months you will have over 300 people in your chat. Listen to Edwin. Oh, Edwin, you're going to give me anxiety. 300 people. 300 people in your chat. It is written. You have true intellect. This is not a compliment. It is the truth. You have great potential. Amen. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you so much. Edwin, 300 people. I don't know what I would do. Oh my God. Can you imagine? I would never, well, you know what? I'm not going to say never, but I would have to really learn how to keep up with the chat. So we'll see what happens. Edwin, pray for me. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Okay, Chris Trock, Tommy 2274. Yep. We had to garage them in the winter, no good in the snow. 5.56 Media is saying Edwin agreed. She is doing very well. Thank you. Thank you very much, 5.56 Media. I appreciate that. And Arms Distance. Social media is a huge part of change of people's social skills and the parenting of the change of people's social skills and parenting. You are correct. As much as we love it, the social media has helped in the shift of society as we know it. Well, I definitely agree with you, Arms Distance, and I think I said something about that the other night, maybe on my live. That is the truth. Social media has changed everything. And unfortunately, I feel that social media has made things a little bit worse. I hate to say that, but that is how I feel, and I'm going to stand by that. So that is why, you know, YouTube reaches billions and billions of people. And that's why it's so important that we keep it positive and we keep putting positive stuff out there to override that negative. I'm going to say this. Well, let me say bull crap. That negative bull crap. We have to override. You know how you put the car in overdrive, override, we have to override it. We have to do our best and keep doing it. Okay, Arlene says I put a little Vicks up my nose. Yeah, that helps. That and rub it on my chest. You could rub it on your chest, the top of your chest, right under your neck there and everything. I love Vicks. I don't know what that is. It's like nostalgic too. when you're not feeling well, Vicks, Pastina, the little macaronis like that. Crazy, right? Okay, distance is saying kids text instead of speaking. Correct. And now it's like if I ever go somewhere, I rarely go out to eat. The only time I do is when my best friend, she'll take me, she'll come here and she'll pick me up and she'll take me somewhere to go get something to eat, a little something, or, if we go away, because she goes away for her work, a lot, and she happens to work for the city where that she lives in, and she'll go away and she'll invite me. She'll say, "Would you like to come?" Because I really don't do too much, so I go with her. She's my best friend, and so we'll go out to. And but what we do is we keep our phones down. We keep our phones down on the table. Now, I have my phone because I have a son, and God forbid he needs me, I have to make sure that I'm able to get to the phone. And the same with her. She has, children and she has grandchildren. But we don't pick it up while we're eating, and we hang out and we talk. That's exactly what we do. So, adults do it too. Arms distance, it's not just kids. When you go to a restaurant, people are all on their phone. It's crazy. It's like the phone's taken over their life. Okay. Edwin is saying, "Welcome to the Dr. TeeTee telecast." Edwin. Oh, this man, I'll tell you, he's like an angel. He's like an angel that just fell from the sky. He's unbelievable. Okay, Tommy 2274 truck. She had the studded tires for the winter. Otherwise, you ain't going anywhere. Yeah. Remember when you used to have to put the chains on the tires? Do you remember that? Does anybody remember that? Let's see. Okay, 5.56 media. Arlene, the last time I put Vic up my nose, he got angry. My nose bled for 3 days. He kicked a lot. Oh my, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Okay, Edwin is saying, "You will do it. I will see to that." Thank you, Edwin. God bless you, Edwin. God bless you. And God bless that little Mimo and Alexandria. Okay, Chris Truck saying meow. Okay, 5.56 media. Technology created social media, and both made our lives for the worse. Remember when we had no beepers, no cell phones, or the internet? I miss those times. I cannot agree with you more. 100%. 100%. I definitely agree with that. That's why I say all the time, the 60s and the 70s, I absolutely loved it. We had none of this stuff going on. I agree with you 100%, 5.56 media. And I'm sure a lot of people in the chat do too. Life was so much easier. You have a dime and you go to the payphone. You have to call home, you go to the payphone. If you weren't at your friend's house, say, or something like that, and you couldn't use their house phone, and you were out walking around on the street, going to the corner store, doing this, doing that, playing, getting a soda pop with your friends, things like that. You have, keep a couple dimes in your pocket. You go to the payphone. "Mom, I'm going to be home in a little bit. This is where I am, so I'm safe. I'm over here on this street. I'll be home in a little bit." Life was easy then. Chris is saying, "Sorry, Louis." Chris Truck, are you talking about this pillow again? The pillow, the cat's on the pillow? Now, wait a minute. See, Chris Truck, he has to bust me this pillow. See? There's all little cats on this thing. My friend, well, more my son's friend, the lady upstairs from me, gave this to my son, this little cat pillow. And Chris Truck's always saying, he says something about it all the time. Where the heck is Mikey? He's another one. Okay, what's Edwin saying here? Okay, Uncle Edwin is saying, we must motivate true talent on YouTube. MRE and Ms. Lauren, great potential. Also, Ms. Bambi Palmero, they have great potential on YouTube and outside of YouTube. Yes, absolutely, 100%. And MRE, if you speak to him, please tell him I was asking for him. I haven't really uh, have seen him on lately, so please tell him I was asking for him. Tommy, 2274 truck, they must meow at the same time because one of my cats is is bothering me for a treat. Joey, I think social media causes some people to do crazy things. No kidding, Joey. You've got that right. 100%. It does. You know, there's so much this is like a whole other topic, social media. We can go back and forth with the social media. Maybe we will do something on the subject. Let me think about it and let's see, because I think it's something that's important that we need to talk about. So let's see, maybe we'll bring that up. One day we'll do something about social media, and let's see how people really feel about it. We'll do like a little survey. We'll ask, okay, how do you feel when people come in the chat? What are your thoughts on it? Stuff like that. Okay, Michael Mormile is saying, protect yourself and your families. Don't forget to take out the garbage. You've got it. Okay, Edwin is saying we must motivate talented people. Absolutely, Edwin, 100%. We have to motivate each other. We have to motivate each other. And some people are talented and we just don't know it because they don't want to do anything about it, or maybe they're nervous to do something about it. Let me say it like that. They may not feel confident enough to do something about it. Really, that's what I think. I think that does happen. People get anxiety, they get nervous, and they listen. I was very nervous when I did my first live. I was like, my stomach was turning. I was nervous about it. I said, what am I going to do? Am I going to sound like, you know, a stupido? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what to do, but I said, you know what? Let me just do this. Let me get myself over the hump here and let me try to do it. And I'm really happy that I did. 5.56 media. I said meow on a traffic stop once 9 times. The heck is he talking? Oh my God, I don't know what's going on here. Truck. The one meowing is named Lukey for a reason. Tommy2274. This is Chris Truck. Tommy2274. My cat is sleeping. That's all he does. I think cats sleep about 18 hours out of the day. I'm almost positive about that. Okay, Arms Distance is saying, anyone remember actually reading a map or looking up a word or recipe? Things are much easier and convenient, but not all the time easier is the right choice, as we all know. That is correct. And I agree with you. I agree with you. When was the last time somebody looked at a map? Really? I haven't looked at a map probably, oh my God. I'm trying to think now. Now you have me really thinking. When was the last time I had a map in my hand? That's how long it's been. Okay, Arms Distance, that I can't even remember. That's sad. That's sad. Now I'll just have to get like a map out. I don't even know if I own a map. I have to own a map somewhere. I'm thinking if I have a map now. Now you have me going. Okay, well, but you are correct. See? You are correct. 100%. 100%. Tommy2274 truck. I'm not that lucky. He's up all night and the female sleeps. Laugh out loud. Arms Distance saying, 5.56 media saying to Arms Distance, I can dig it. I haven't heard that say, I can dig it. I used to say that like in the 70s. I can dig it. I can dig it. That's great. 5.56. I like that. Chris Truck. I remember on my 77 Lincoln two-door coupe, you had to put truck tires on in the winter. Yes, that's right. You used to have to we everybody used to have two sets of tires. That's correct. You had your regular what do you call radial tires, and then you had the snow tires. So you would go to the gas station, or your mechanic, and they would put your snow tires on. Isn't that crazy? You know, that's crazy. I remember that. You are right, Chris Truck. You would have to do that. You have to switch your now you don't switch your tires anymore. You know, I still think like if I still had my house and I had somewhere to store, the other four tires, I would take them off and I would put snow tires on my car because they obviously they do work better. I don't care what anybody says. They do. It does make a difference. Okay, Edwin is saying there are many that step on talent that is a sin. People that do that are not secure. They are demons full of jealousy. Edwin's right to the point with that one, isn't he? Absolutely, Edwin. I agree with you 100%. Absolutely. It is a sin, Edwin. It is a sin. People need to encourage people, and there is just not enough of that, especially on YouTube, Edwin. Especially on YouTube. That's why I like to encourage people, and I know that's why you do it because you believe in people, and so do I. I believe in people. I believe people don't like I know for me somebody had said to me one time, you have and I know Edwin has said this too, but a long time ago somebody said to me, I believe you can do a lot of great things, and that is true, but I believe we can all do a lot of great things. I believe sometimes we don't reach our full potential. I believe that, and that's very important. But sometimes people have to realize that, people have certain things come up in their life, okay? Circumstances, issues, problems, okay? Family stuff. And a lot of times people get held back. Like there's somebody, let's just say for an example, there's probably somebody somewhere that is a beautiful singer, let's say, can sing Italian beautifully, opera, or play the violin beautifully, but because of their life situation, they're not receiving the opportunity. And that's very sad. When you think about it, that is very sad. That's why it's extremely important that we encourage each other on here. In this group, in our chat crew, we need to encourage each other. And if somebody wants to try something, I always say to somebody when they say, hey, I'm thinking about trying this. And I always say, go ahead. Because if you don't try it, you're never going to know. But you can also try it and it may not work the first time. It does not mean that you should give up. It does not mean you should give up. And also, it is never, never, ever too late in life to reach your full potential. Never. Don't ever feel that it's too late. Don't ever feel, oh, well, I'm in my 40s. I should have done this when I was in my teens or my 20s. Or if you're in your 50s, I should have done this when I was in my 30s or 40s. Now look at me. I'm in my 50s, I'm in my 60s, I'm in now for no. That's the thing. The thing is to push yourself. And I know, believe me, I know sometimes it's extremely hard. I understand that. But do not give up. Do not give up. You have to keep pushing forward. And if you need help, that's the thing. If you need help, Get your ego out of the way. Get your ego out of the way. Do you know ego? Ego stands for easing God out. EGO. Easing God out. Do not ease God out of your life. If you feel you want to do something and you're having a hard time, ask somebody for help. Even if it's the littlest thing, like, hey, listen, or even like this, okay, I would like to start a YouTube channel, but I need help. I feel that, I may not sound good. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. So, just ask for help, because it's nice when you can reach your full potential and you can feel fulfillment inside. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. And that's what we all need. We all need to feel fulfilled. And feeling fulfilled doesn't mean, oh, I have to have $1 million in the bank. I have to have the biggest house. I need to be driving a brand new Escalade. That is not fulfillment. That is not fulfillment. People get that mixed up. People get that mixed up. Money is nice to have. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. Money is nice to have. But happiness is an inside job. Your soul needs to feel happy. Your soul needs to feel happy. And giving back and giving your time to people and respecting people and feeling fulfilled and doing what makes you happy. Because see, when you're happy inside, this is how I feel. When you feel happy inside and you're working on yourself, you have the potential to help other people and be good to other people. And to be there to be an encourager. You have to learn how to encourage. That's very, very important. Nobody gets anything out of putting other people down. Nobody. You don't get anything out of that. I don't know why people do that, but you do not get anything out of that. So think about it. If you want to do something and you need help, you just ask because it's there. Definitely. And I know definitely in this chat crew, it's here. The help is here. So, okay, so let me get back to this chat and see I start rattling and then that's what happens. Okay. Okay. Don Miko, always move forward, never look back. Yes, 100%. Mike F. Joey, see you tomorrow. Oh, Joey, is Joey leaving? Okay, Joey, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you again soon. GDM, I learned how to beat up monsters. They're jerks. Laugh. But look at this 5.56 media. He has some funny things. Okay, Michael. Michael Mormile, there is good people on here for sure. Emmy told me the first time I talked, I wait. Emmy told me the first time I talked to me on here, on him on here. He said, "Open up my primary." Whoops, 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 whoops. Sorry about that. Don't be scared to get in there. I respect. Very nice. Don, Edwin, blessings to you. Edwin saying GDM Oreo cookies will be served. And he's got little donuts there. Michael Mormile, amen, TeeTee, good stuff. Thanks, Michael. Thank you so much. I know I missed a lot because see, I started gabbing. Sometimes once I get started. Joey, thank you for coming in. If you're still here, I know I said goodnight to you before, but I want to say it again. 5.56 Media says yes, push forward, never give up. Absolutely, 100%. And we have another comment here from 5.56 Media. From my experience, even if you meet your own personal and professional goals, there is a monster around the corner. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Just got to keep a hold of it. That's all. Have to keep a hold of it. Wait, Dave, hold on. Hi, Dave. Okay, GDM is saying most people don't achieve their highest potential. Life challenges get in the way. Absolutely, and that's what I was saying. 100%. I agree, GDM, because that's what happens. Things get in the way. I've experienced things like that, at times in my life. So yes, Absolutely, 100%. Okay, Dave from Boston, Laborers Union. Hey there, Dave. How are you? Good evening, TT. How are you? I'm very good. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And we have Dave T from Boston Laborers Union. God bless you. God bless you. Okay. Let's see what else I might have missed. Mike F is saying, I look at maps often when traveling the country and hiking. Yes, that I believe, Mike. You do. You must because you're always all over the place. That's great, Mike. Okay, Chris Trock is saying the last time I had a map, I worked for UPS. What's Edwin saying here? Hot coffee and white cheese will be served shortly, courtesy of Dr. TT. Oh my God. This Edwin, I tell you, he makes me laugh. Okay, GDM TT, like some other great channel host, attracts like minded folks, good and kind people. I like that, GDM. That's very nice. That's very, very nice. Oh, Tommy2274 saying, I didn't know that was a pillow. Wait a minute. Are you talking about the cat pillow? I missed so much of this stuff here. Now I'm going back and looking what everybody's saying here. Chris Truck, I love that pillow. I know you do. Okay, let's get back to the bottom here. Okay, and we have, let's see, 5.56 media, get to the back of the line, LOL. Don Miko. I don't know what Don's saying. Michael Mormile is saying, no, your gabbing is great. Great message. Thanks, Michael. I'm trying over here. Trying to bring love and peace and happiness and encouragement, right? Oh, wait. Uh, GDM, TT. I'm on late night detail with Prince Timmy. That's her dog. That is her dog that I love. He's very, very cute. I love him. And he is waiting impatiently to be taken out for the last pee break. I gotta run. Wishing you all a peaceful sleep. Thank you so much, GDM, for coming in and tell Timmy that I love him and give him a hug and a kiss for me. God bless you all. Timmy's such a beautiful little dog. All right, what's Don saying? Truck, you going early on Sunday to confession. Oh, God. Mike F is saying, GDM, you take care of Timmy. See you tomorrow. Thanks, Mike, for, yeah, because, Mike, I was gabbing, so thank you for saying goodnight to everybody and everything for me. Okay, Arms Distance is saying, sometimes in life, people get in their own way. Yes, it's the truth. It really is the truth. It is the truth, Arms Distance. It's just, it's difficult. People do get in their own way. And sometimes, what happens is, I know for me, I would overthink a lot of things. You know, I had a lot of different stuff happen to me in my life, right? I'm not going to get into that now, but I will tell you, it did affect me. It definitely I've come a long, long way. And, today I could say I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself because I never gave up. I never lost my faith and I never gave up. Believe me, there were times when I wanted to give up, but the good Lord wouldn't let me. And he was in my heart, so I never gave up and I'm still here. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, now what else? What am I missing here? What is this Don Miku saying? Arms, many times I have walked into myself. Okay, Tommy2274 TT, you're the first content creator to read all the comments. Great job and great group of people as always. Thank you, Tommy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's I try to read as many as I can, Tommy, but sometimes when I start gabbing, then I have to go back because I'm missing stuff. But once I get a thought in my head, I want to get it out. You know what I mean? But in case I start forgetting something. So I get on a roll, you know what I'm saying, Tommy? And then I want to get all that out there. But so if I do, you know, it's good because, you know, all of you are going back and forth and, you know, answering each other's questions, which is really, really good. But thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. Okay, Edwin. Miss T, now that you are doing your lives, you must help me find a bride for Chris Truck. Chris Truck must be married by, oh my God, by December 15th. Miss T, please help me. I have not been effective. Edwin, okay. We're gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna have to see what I can do. I'll have to figure this out. Chris Truck. You want to get married, Chris? I have to find you somebody. Edwin's saying we need to work on this. Okay. Now you have to give me what are the requirements? I have to know the requirements. Okay, 5.56 media at TeeTee Rad. Thank you for hosting this live and allowing me to be here. Keep up the great work. Lots of great people here supporting you. 5.56 Media, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I really appreciate you coming in, and I absolutely am grateful that you participated in the chat along with everybody else because I think that's great. You know, this is, you know, an open forum here. You know, we can say what we want to say, ask what we want to ask, questions, you know, help, whatever it is. And so again, I really do appreciate you for stopping in, and thank you so much for all the participation that you have given me in the chat room. I really appreciate it. And please come by again. You know, it's really nice to see you in here. I really appreciate it. And I will come on your show. Who was telling me, wait a minute now. Uncle Edwin. Uncle Edwin was telling me, and I know you are friends with Chris Truck because I believe I saw you on his show. So I will look for your lives and I will try to make it on your lives when you're on there. Okay. Thank you again, 5.56 Media. I appreciate it. Okay, Don Miku, Edwin, Truck must court his future bride before he is engaged. Well, that is true. That is true. Chris Truck is saying, hello, Don Miku. And Don Miku, happy holy. Okay. Chris Truck, Edwin, Mr. Smith found me a farm girl. A farm girl? Like Green Acres is the place to be? Okay, 5.56 Media, Truck's requirements for a date. Okay, here we go. Or marriage. She's wealthy, healthy, has food, in parentheses, and candy. I guess Chris likes candy. A car that runs, none of my business. Oh my God. Well, there you go. There's the requirements. Tommy2247 is laughing at 5.56 Media. Don Miko, Truck, you're so popular and you can't find a wife. Yeah, what's going on with that? Mike F. Okay, Mike F. dropped 5.56 his link. So everybody subscribe. I would appreciate that. You know, Chris, you could drop your link too. I mean, I think everybody in here knows you. You know, if just so you all know, whoever has wrenches in here, if you would like to drop your channel or somebody else's channel, as long as, you know, it's nothing crazy, okay, go ahead and drop it, you know. But if you see that, you know, we're in here, we all know each other and we're all subscribed, obviously you don't have to. But if it's somebody new, please feel free to do so. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Chris is laughing. Look at Chris Truck. He's making all these listen, Edwin wants to marry you off. He wants to marry you off to somebody. So we have to work on that, Chris Truck. Now, does she let me see. Let's go back to 5.56 media. This guy's funny with this 5.56 media. Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith. That's what Edwin calls him. Let me see. Okay. She has to be wealthy, healthy, has food, and candy. What kind of candy, Chris? And a car that runs. What kind of candy, Chris Truck? What does it have to be so I know? M&Ms, Reese's, peanut butter cups, fast break bars, Hershey bars. What is it? Okay, what's Don Miku? Here goes Don. Truck, would you settle for... Oh, here we go. Okay, Chris Truck is saying Hershey's. Tommy2274, Truck, we the people need to know what kind of lady you're looking for. Don Miku, look at him. Look at Don Miku. Don, that's classic. Jawbreakers. Jawbreakers. Don. Did you see that, Chris? What Don said? Jawbreakers. That's a good one. Okay, Tommy2274 says we need to know. Reese's Pieces. Okay, Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. Look, the cats are moving. Where is Mikey? Look, Chris. That one's sleeping. Ooh. Meow, meow. Edwin. A man alone is worthless. A man needs a good wife like Aunt B of Mayberry from the Andy Griffin Show. Oh my God. Oh, Edwin. You know what? I used to love the Andy Griffin Show. I did like that show. That was a good wholesome show. Definitely 100%. Don Miku, nice blue eyes. Yeah, this is my little pillow, Don. This is actually it's my son's cat, but my neighbor upstairs gave it to my son. They got all these cats on here. Yeah. Okay, wait. Chris Truck, question, is there a black cat like my Valentino? Let me see. Wait, I got this here. Hold on. That's the black cat on there. Okay, what Don's laughing at Edwin. Don Miku, any news on Nicole Kidman from Edwin? Okay, Don says, I once owned a cat and it was the best polishing fur for polishing cars. Laugh out loud, just kidding. You can always count on Don for something off the cuff. You know what I mean? This is how Don is. Okay, arm's distance. My eyelids are getting heavy. Thank you for coming on again tonight, TeeTee. Good night, everyone, except Don. Good day. Prayers and the sleepy sign. Okay, arm's distance. Thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. God bless you. Have a wonderful night's sleep, and I will see you tomorrow in somebody's chat or on my chat. Okay, thank you, arms. God bless. Tommy2274 is laughing at Don. Chris Truck. What is that, a cat? Don Miku. Edwin, she blocked me for stalking her. What is he talking? Okay, Arms. Oh, Mike F is saying goodnight to Arms. See you tomorrow. And Miko saying goodnight, and so is Tommy to Arms Distance. Great. That's nice. Everybody's great in this chat. I mean, we really do have very nice people in here. I'm very blessed. Arms is very nice. I'm glad you are saying, everybody's saying goodnight. That's great. Let me see here. I'm hoping Mikey comes in. Mikey must be working. Did anybody see Mikey anywhere in anybody's chats today? You know Mikey? Everybody knows Mikey. He must be working. He must be, I wonder if he's even on right now. Because sometimes Mikey goes on late at night when he's going home. You know, he's coming home from work, and he'll put his music on. And he talks about, you know, just anything that he wants to talk about. I love him. Don Miko, looks like I'm the only one working. Chris Truck's got the prayer sign. Good night. This afternoon, I see. Oh, Michael Moore. Okay, Michael. He was on this afternoon? Okay. God bless Mikey. He was working at midday. Okay. Okay, Edwin. Thank you. He's a very, very hard worker. Saw Mikey earlier on his live from Tommy227. Okay, great. Good. I'm glad he's okay, because when I don't see him, I get a little nervous. I know he's out there, but he's out there busting his back. So I'm glad when, you know, I see him on. He's a good man, Mikey. Mikey's a good man. He says, I don't know why TeeTee comes on my show, because all I do is curse. I said to him, just be who you are. I don't judge him because he's cursing. I mean, we all curse every so often. I would think so, right? And I don't care if he curses. That's okay. That doesn't bother me. I like Mikey for who he is. You know what I mean? I like him I like everybody for just who they are. That's all. You know, and I mean, if you cross me, you cross me, then that's something different. Or if, you know, things like that. But for the most part, I mean, we have no problems here. You know, everything's going very good. And if it doesn't, we just will take care of it. Plain and simple. No drama, no gossip about it. Everything, if something goes wrong, we take care of it the right way. That's it. Plain and simple. We don't carry on. We don't make a big thing about it. You know, that's it. Yes, Mikey's a great guy. Yes, he is. Yeah, Mikey is a great guy. He really, really is. Yep. Okay, guys, let's see. Who's left in here? Are we still all here? What's happening? Where's Don? Because Don, what, did he fall asleep? I know he's working. He is working. Don's working. Did Mike, oh, Michael's still here. Michael Mormile. Okay, good. TeeTee, just in case I cross you, can you make sure your nails have been cut? Sure. Is this Don? He's nuts. He makes me laugh. He's always got something to say that's like makes me laugh. You know what, Don? Listen, you. Chris Truck, I cursed the other day. I stubbed my toe, but still there wasn't anyone home. Okay, Chris Truck. Okay, go to confession. Go to confession. Here we all walk straight. Amen. That's what Edwin is saying. Yes, Edwin, we do. Tommy2274, Edwin will swing that Thor hammer if someone gets out of line. Yes, absolutely. 100%. 100%. Mike F is still here. And Edwin is saying Mike F blessings always. Yes, absolutely. 100%. So, like I was saying, we have to keep it positive. We have to keep it real. We have to help each other. We have to encourage each other. And no drama, no gossip, and no criticism. We live it one day at a time. We're here to help each other out. And that's the way it has to be on my channel, this little channel of mine. When I first started this channel, I used to say, please subscribe to my little, my little channel. And that was a long time ago. Well, not really a long, long time ago, but not that long ago, but unbelievable. Welcome to TT's Paris Island. Do you know, wait, Edwin, I used to love that show, Fantasy Island. I love that. Does anybody remember Fantasy Island with Ricardo Montalban? And do you remember Ricardo Montalban? I used to think he was so nice looking. He's still, when I watch Fantasy, I still think he's nice looking. But he used to do a commercial for a car, and the car was called a Cordoba. And I believe the car was like a brown color on the commercial. I can't remember. I'm trying to think. But Ricardo Montalban, I love him, and he used to look at Don Miku. Don, the plane. That was Tattoo, Don. That was Tattoo. And but he used to do a commercial, and it was for a car. It was called a Cordoba. And I love that commercial. I love that car. I remember that car. I always liked those cars. But I love Ricardo Montalban. And Tattoo, the plane. Yep. Now they're all saying it. Look, Mike Gaff, Chris Trock, Tommy2274. Don, I hope one day I can visit Australia, and I want to go to Puerto Rico. It's on your bucket list. Yep. Good for you, Tommy. Good for you. Make it happen, Tommy. Make it happen. Mike F says I only watched it a few times. Don Miko, they all look the same. Laugh out loud. Yeah. The thing is that I like shows like that because they're like no-brainers. You don't have to think. You just lay there, you watch it, you laugh a little bit, I don't know. I don't know. I just like those kind of shows. Tommy, there's plenty of dessert. Chris Trock. Betta Buck Rogers. Arlene. Look at Arlene Marino. Arlene saying Ricardo had a sexy accent. Yeah, he did. I agree with you 100%. Yes, 100%. I always liked him. I always thought he was a nice looking man. I always did. When I was young, I thought he was nice looking. So, okay, now, Edwin is saying Ricardo Montalban of Mexican heritage, excellent actor. He portrayed his Spanish heritage with honor, just like Desi Arnaz of Cuban heritage. Yes, 100%. That's right. That's right. Yep. Great comment. I'm going to read that again. Edwin said Ricardo Montalban of Mexican heritage, excellent actor. He portrayed his Spanish heritage with honor, just like Desi Arnaz of Cuban heritage. I agree, Edwin. Okay, now Don is saying my favorite was Hogan Heroes, Happy Days, and Gilligan's Island. Okay, so let's see. Hogan Heroes, I did like them. I loved Happy Days, and I absolutely loved Gilligan's Island. The 3-hour tour, loved it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Let me see. Emmanuel was in here. Did I say, I don't remember if I said goodnight to Emmanuel. He cashed out. I hope I did. If I didn't, good night, Emmanuel. Thank you for stopping in. God bless you. Okay, Edwin. They did not accept stereotype role. Right. Yep. Chris Truck. My father looked like a tall version of Tattoo. Chris. A tall version of Tattoo. Chris is funny. Chris is fun. There's a lot of funny people in this chat. You really get to, when you're on here, you really get to see the sense of humor that people actually do have because it comes out on here. Chris Trock, the Howells, yes. Tommy, 2274. Don, I was born in 82, but I remember Gilligan's Island and Happy Days and Alf. Tommy, you remember Alf? I used to watch that show. That puppet, that doll. I used to love him. I used to love his voice. The guy who did his voice, it used to crack me up. I used to love that show. Don Miko, Tommy, yes, Alf and the Munsters and Green Acres. All great shows. All great shows. Fantastic. The Munsters were great. Green Acres. My dog used to watch Green Acres. Well, actually, no. She used to sing the Green Acres song. She used to watch I Love Lucy, and she used to watch Lassie. Okay, Edwin is saying Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz were the major stockholders of CBS in the 1960s. Wow, Edwin, I didn't know that. I had no idea about that. Did anybody else know that? Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz were the major stockholders of CBS in the 1960s. That's interesting, Edwin. Thank you. I never knew that. Edwin is a plethora of information, like these little tidbits. He's sharp as a tack. Okay, Chris Trock. Oh my God, Alf, right, Chris? Alf loved cats. Yes, he did, Tommy. Alf had a fur ball in his mouth. Michael Marmon. Don Miku, Tommy, 82. I was in year 9 of high school. Okay. Car 54, where are you? That's what Chris Strock is saying. Car 54, where are you? Yep, that was good. Tommy 224. Tommy's laughing at Michael. I know. Michael, that was a good comment about Alf. Danny Thomas was good too. Yeah, Danny Thomas show was good. I did like that show. There were so many good shows on in the like in the 70s and the 80s. The 70s and 80s were pretty good. The Partridge Family, Don Meek, of course. Of course, the Partridge Family. Yep. Oh, Don, wait a minute. The $6 Million Man. I loved the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman. Absolutely loved those two. Don, do you remember the six? I don't know if you were an avid watcher of the $6 Million Man, but do you remember the one where he oh, come on. Let me think. Come on, TT, think. Okay. Do you remember the one where he went after Sasquatch, the Bigfoot? Do you remember that? When they were like those space people in that cave? Oh, my God. I loved. And don't forget Wonder Woman. Yes, 100%. Okay. This is what Edwin's saying. They were the owners of Desilu Studios. Yes, that I do, where all CBS sitcoms were produced. Okay. Desilu, right. Desilu Studios. That's what it said on when they played I Love Lucy. Correct. That's right. Chris Trock said, I loved Wonder. See, Chris, you want a wife. You want like somebody like Wonder Woman, right? Okay. Tommy2274. Did anyone ever see the Garbage Pail Kids movie? That I never saw. I remember they used to have Garbage Pail cards, like you buy the packs that had gum in them, and they were like stickers or something, I think, and cards and stuff. Don Miku, yes. Donna, he's probably answering about the Sasquatch episode. Oh, Tommy 227. Harry and the Hendersons. My son loves that movie. My son loves that movie. We both do. We both like it. That's one of our favorite movies. Chris Trock saying good movie. Yes. Arlene. Here goes Arlene. Can't forget the honeymooners. No, you can't. Oh, Arlene, I'm telling you, they used to crack me up. I love the honeymooners. Sometimes sometimes Ed Norton, oh my God, the things he would say. He's just and Ralph Cramden, he would get so aggravated with them. Oh my God. Yeah, Chris is saying the honeymooners were awesome. Yes, they were. Okay, Edwin is saying Lucille Ball was responsible for introducing the great Carol Burnett. Wow, I didn't know that. And I love them both. I love Lucille Ball and I love Carol Burnett. Both of them. Thanks for letting me know that, Edwin. Lucille Ball was responsible for introducing the great Carol Burnett. That's from Edwin. That's another I'm as sharp as a tack Edwin little tidbit. Okay, Don Miko, The Flintstones, Daffy Duck, and Wacky Races. Yep. Tommy2274, The National Lampoon Movies, of course. And Chris Trock saying Carol Burnett. Obviously, he likes Carol Burnett. Remember the Sonny and Cher show? All of that stuff. Sonny and Cher. I used to love that show. Pure, simple, clean, really nice. All the music, all the guest hosts, and everything like that. And remember, like Tom Jones used to be on, and all those kind of people. That stuff was great. Okay, what's Michael Mormile? I loved the Dukes of Hazzard. Yes, me too. Me too. A lot of times when when I used to go to like car shows and walk around, and when my son was younger, I used to take him. He used to love that stuff. A lot of people have that Dukes of Hazzard's car, at the car shows along with the Batman car. So I always see that a lot when I always see like the Batman car and the Dukes of Hazzard car. I mean, there's definitely more than one Batman car, and there's definitely more than one Dukes of Hazzard show car out there. And Edwin said also Johnny Carson, maker of stars. Yeah, I agree with that, Edwin. That I know he did. He had a lot of great people on his show. A lot. Good, respectful family. Yep. Tommy2274, yes, the Dukes. Chris Truck. Michael Mormel, don't get me started on Daisy. Oh, Chris Truck, Daisy. Yep. Daisy Dukes. Yeah, a lot of great shows out there back in the day. 70s and 80s. 80s they did have a lot of Howard the Duck. Tommy2274 is saying the Howard the Duck movie. I don't think I've ever seen that. Michael Mormile saying yes. I like a lot of the old detective shows too. Remember like The Streets of San Francisco and Hawaii 5-0. What was the other one I used to watch? Oh my God. With the guy Fish. Oh, I can't think of it now. They used to call him Fish. But anyway, I liked a lot of the old detective shows. That stuff I liked. I did Chris Trock saying Dragnet. Tommy2274, you should watch it. Pretty funny for an older movie. Okay. You're talking about Howard the Duck, right? Okay. I'll give that a shot. I'll watch that. I really don't think I ever saw, because I'm really trying to think, Tommy. I don't think I ever have seen that movie. But there's a good chance when I start watching it that I'll be like, oh, Barney Miller, Mike F., that's it. That's it, Mike F. Mike F. is right on the stick. Another one that's sharp as a tack. Yeah, Tommy, I will. Giving me the thumbs up. Yes, I will, Tommy, for sure. I'll have to put some time aside to watch that. I mean, I like all those old detective shows. I really do. I used to really enjoy those shows. They were just, and remember Hill Street Blues? Remember that? Hill Street Blues? That was a good show. That was really good. See, I like all those because like the the cop shows that they have out today, they do. Chris Trock said my dad loved Barney Miller. Yes, yeah, good. But a lot of the shows that are out today, they're too gory for me. They're too real. You know what I mean? I don't like how far they take things. Like I like the cop shows from the 70s and some from like the 80s and stuff like that, you know. But today it's too violent for me. I like the old stuff. I like the old stuff. Okay, Tommy 2274. The 1980 in 1986 it was released. I'm looking at it now. I brought it up on my TV. Okay, great. 1986. Okay, thank you. Michael Moore, Benny Hill. I know. We talked about Benny Hill I think the other night. I said he was really good. And that music they play and how fast he used to move around and everything and the things he did, crazy. Crazy. That was a good show. That was funny. That was funny. That was a little edgy too for its time, you know. I think so, right? Do you think so, Michael? Like for its time, it was a little edgy. Okay, Edwin is saying, Miss T, you must check out. Yes, you told me about this, the Goldbergs. It was a sitcom about a New York Jewish family in the 1950s. The trailers are on YouTube. The Goldbergs were as popular as I Love Lucy. Okay, Edwin, let me write this down. Let me get this piece of paper. Get a pen here. Hold on. If I don't write it down, Edwin, I will forget. All right, I'm going to write this down. Okay, first of all, StreamYard. Okay, the Goldbergs, Howard the Duck. I have to write this stuff down. I have so many things on my mind. I forget. I forget. You know what I mean? Okay, wait. What's going on here? Let me see. Oh, Chris Truck saying In the Heat of the Night. Yes. The General Lee. That's the core. The Chargers. Yeah. The Dodgers. Yeah. Three's Company. TJ Hooker. Yeah. Three's Company. I always watched that. TJ Hooker I watched. That was the era when entertainment was entertaining. Yes, Arlene. I agree. See what Arlene's saying? That was the era when entertainment was entertaining. Absolutely 100%. Charlie's Angels, Magnum PI. There you go, Magnum PI. I love Tom Selleck. Tommy2274. You can take a couple of screenshots, T. Yep. I wrote it. Tommy, I wrote it down in my book right here. This way I have it. Because you know what happens? I take the screenshots, then I forget I take the screenshots. You know what I'm saying? Starsky and Hutch, that was good. That was really good. Yeah, Arlene's definitely correct. That was when entertainment was entertaining. I could not have said that better. Very short, simple sentence, but it means a lot. So Arlene is definitely correct. The stuff they have on today, I can't. I just don't even bother. I don't even bother. And what's funny is my son. He doesn't watch any of that stuff either. He watches all. He likes all the older shows too, just like I do. I mean, he loves the older shows. And my son really loves the old westerns, like the old westerns, like the black and white westerns, like with the wagon trains and everything like that. He loves that stuff, and he's gotten me into that stuff too. I love it too. And he actually got me into a show. It's called The Texan. The Texan. It's in black and white, and but I love it. I love it. It's a great show. Some of it's in black. I think some of it's in color too. Let's see. Chris Truck, you guys might laugh, but I really enjoyed watching Mr. Rogers. It was so relaxed. Oh, Chris, I'm not laughing about that. Mr. Rogers was very relaxing. He was so like just laid back, just a laid back guy, putting his sweater on, putting his sneakers on, tying his shoes. It was just so simple, right? It was like mindless, right? It was like mindless. But he kept you interested at the same time, which was really, really good, you know? And he would go around to the town, remember, with the mailman and this and that and the other thing. That was really good. Michael Moore, The Fall Guy. Yeah, that was a good show. That was a good show. That was an excellent show. I agree. That was an excellent show. Yep. Yep. So, what does everybody else think about Mr. Rogers? Chris Trock is saying you might laugh, but I thought Mr. Rogers was great. Okay, hold on. Edwin's saying something here. Let me read Uncle Edwin's thing. The South Bronx was once 70% Jewish, from Russia, great good people, very, very helping to all. Also, many concentration camp survivors that had numbers imprinted in their arms. Yeah, Edwin. The South Bronx. Yeah, look at Edwin's comment here. The South Bronx was once 70% Jewish, from Russia, great good people, very helping to all. Also, many concentration camp survivors. They had numbers imprinted in their arms. Yep. The South Bronx. I would have liked to have grown up, or at least been around the South Bronx, like in the 70s and stuff. I don't know. I don't know why, but I just would have liked to experience a little bit of it. Okay, Tommy2274. A critical endangered rhino was recently born in Indonesia, just came up on YouTube. Wow, that's interesting. A critical endangered rhino was recently born in Indonesia, just came up on YouTube. Okay, to check that out. Chris Trock is saying also Bob Ross. Yes, Bob Ross, very relaxing with the painting and stuff, and very calming, very easy to watch. Simple, just like Mr. Rogers. You know what I mean. Just simple stuff, and very calming. You know that he was great. Bob Ross. Bob Ross is so popular. I mean, I don't think people. Well, I don't know. Maybe some people don't realize how popular Bob Ross actually really is. He was around for a very long time, but he's really popular. Okay, Edwin is saying the South Bronx once was like Park Avenue, not the ghetto it became. Yeah, that's when I would have loved to been around there. Always wanted to like be around the Bronx, when I was, like in the 70s. But, we used to go to the baseball games and stuff, and that's about it. Chris Trock's got the praying hands there. Bob Ross. Yeah, Bob Ross. He passed away, right, Chris? I forget. I can't remember everything. So sometimes I need help. I think he did pass away. Uh, let's see. I don't know. I don't know if Mike F is still here. Maybe he fell asleep. Always like to see Mike F. He's a nice man. Reminded me, Barney Miller. That's where Fish was from. Barney Miller. Okay. Anybody else have any more suggestions? I'm gonna be closing the live out. So, does anybody have any suggestions on any old shows or old movies we should watch that you want to recommend? Oh, there's Mike. Okay, Mike. Oh, Arlene, Bob Ross had that voice that put me to sleep. Yes. Yes, you're right. Arlene is correct. Arlene is correct. He was. It was like Mr. Rogers, like Chris Trock was saying, Mr. Rogers. It was like Mr. Rogers and Bob. They were very relaxing shows. You really didn't have to think. You would just watch them and they were quiet. They were like, it was just very, it was very nice, very simple. Chris Trock, as a young artist growing up, I would practice while watching Bob Ross. Chris, do you paint? As a young artist growing up, I would practice while watching Bob Ross. Chris, do you paint? I would love to know that. Tommy2274. Edwin, it's pretty crazy nowadays. I visited a friend in the Bronx. You could see the old Yankee Stadium from his window. That's a shame, isn't it, Tommy? I used to go to that stadium when I was young. That was in the 70s. I used to go there with my parents, with my mom and my dad and my cousin. Yep. Sad. Wow. So I wonder, Tommy, are they going to leave that stadium there? That's still there? I guess they don't want to knock it down, huh? See, all these things I don't know. I gotta I didn't even know it was still there. Wait, what's Chris saying? Oh, Chris, yes. Okay. Robert Norman Ross. Okay, so Bob Ross. He was born October 29th, 1942, and he passed away July 4th, 1995. Okay, got it. I had no idea he's been gone that long. That's crazy. He passed away June. He passed away a month after my mother did because my mom, God rest her soul, Barbara, she passed away in June of 1995. Yep, June 4th. So exactly a month. She passed away June 4th, 1995. Okay, now what is this? Where's Mr. Edwin? I call him Edwin. I call him Uncle Edwin, Mr. Edwin. Miss T, don't forget your beauty salon appointment at 10 a.m. Don't forget you are now a content creator. You must visit the beauty salon every day. Very important. Edwin, I'll try, Edwin, but I don't go to the beauty salon. I don't know. Maybe I should start going. I am due for a shaping of my hair, and that I'm going to do December 3rd. But I don't go to the beauty salon, Edwin, too much. All right, wait, what's Chris saying? Yes, I do. I can draw, paint, sculpt. All God given talents. Really, Chris? Chris, well, maybe did you ever think about putting your stuff up on your channel? Do you have anything up on your channel that I didn't see? Maybe in your community page or something? You know, because I would be interested in seeing some of it. I would love to see that. Chris Truck is saying, yes, I do. I can draw, I can paint, I can sculpt. All God given to. Isn't that fantastic? Tommy2274. Truck, that's awesome. I can probably draw a nice stick figure, right? Exactly. Exactly. Chris Truck, may she rest in peace. Yeah, thank you. My mother, yeah, Barbara. Yeah, Chris, it's been a while. It's been a while. But that's okay. I know she's still here. I just act like she's still here because if I don't, I become too sad. So I just try to talk to her, a little bit. Usually, maybe every other day, every few days, I'll be like, "Hey, mom, what are you doing?" Just crazy, right? Even after all this time, but that's all right. That's how I get through it. You know. But yeah, Tommy 2274, he's saying truck, that's awesome. I think it's awesome. I can't believe that. I graduated high school June of 95. Wow, June of 95. That's when that's the month my mother passed away, and the year. Yep. I graduated high school in 1983. Oh God. Now, forget it. 58 years old. 58. 58. It's crazy how fast the time has gone. It's unbelievable. It really is. It really, really is. I mean, I don't feel 58. I've been getting more, a little bit more aches and pains in my body and stuff like that. But because at one time I was lifting up a lot of heavy stuff, and that it really affected me. For years I was doing that. And it really did affect, and as a woman, you're not built like a man, but I had to do it. I had no choice. So it ended up, really, as I got older, really affecting my back, my spine, my shoulders, especially my right shoulder, because I'm right-handed, so I would lift a lot more with my right. But that's okay. We get through things. Tommy2274 is saying, yes, time flies. Absolutely, Tommy. Chris Truck, I do have some old work I don't draw often, maybe every 10 years. Chris, really? Chris, wow, I would love, okay, if you can and if you want, I would love to see something that you have created. If you can put it up on your community page. If not, that's okay. That's okay. Um, but let's see. I'd like to see, Chris, why don't you draw something again? Every 10 years, really? I know, I wish I could pause time. Yeah, me too. Me too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know, Chris. It is what it is, right? But we just keep moving forward. We have to keep going forward. I would love to see you draw something, Chris. I know I keep saying it, right? Draw something new. Draw a little something for us and put it on your community page, okay? If you get time and if you feel like it. I don't want to pressure you. I'm just interested. And I would love to encourage you. Okay, Edwin. Mr. Edwin. Uncle Edwin. Miss T, excellent telecast. Keep up the quality programming. An example of what all on YouTube should be doing. Blessings always, Miss T. Count on my full support always with the utmost respect. That's from Uncle Edwin. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate you, and you are a blessing to me and to so many others in our chat crew. God bless you, Edwin, and God bless your family. Okay, now Chris Trock is saying I am also right-handed. Okay, that's nice. Edwin saying Chris is a good person. Yes, he's a very good person. And Edwin, he was talking about that he draws and he sculpts and he paints. I think that's beautiful. But he is saying here that he only does it maybe every 10 years. He doesn't do it like very, very often at all. And I want to encourage him to show us something. He says here, Chris is saying, I doodle a lot on paper through the day. Okay, so throughout the day you doodle. Okay, so get a little like maybe like a notebook or something that has that doesn't have the line paper. Doodle in it, and then you could show us what you're doodling every day. Doodle a little something, and show it to us on YouTube if you would like. I would appreciate that. Chris Truck. I will try, TT. I will try to post. Okay, whenever you can, Chris. Whenever you can. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Okay, so let's see, guys. We have been in this chat for over 2 hours, and I have no idea. Let me see what time it is. Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So I am going to call it an evening, and I would like to thank everyone that came into the chat tonight, that stood on the live with me, that um, has brought, some enlightenment, some laughter to the table here. And I'm grateful for all of you. We're all going to stay positive. We're going to keep the negative out, and we're going to bring the positive in. So just remember to support one another, and be there for each other, and be kind. And this was a great show. I had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time. Wonderful comments, wonderful people, fantastic participation. um Everybody jogs everybody's memory, for with different things, different TV shows, different this, different that, whatever it is. GDM needed help with heating questions. Arms Distance was helping her with the heating questions. Arlene brought up some good points. Chris Truck, Tommy, Michael Mormile, all these people at 5.56, Edwin, of course, everybody that was in here, Mike F, Emmanuel, everybody that was in here. It was just a fantastic show. You know, um, Tommy 2274, all you guys. It was really, really great. It was really great. I love, and Don Miku, Don Miku always having something funny to say. Love that. You have to love that. And but he also knows when to be serious when he has to. But it's good to have a sense of humor. That's what it's all about. And so, anyway, I really appreciate everybody coming in here tonight. And I just wanted to say goodnight. And I guess I will see you all tomorrow in someone's chat, or maybe on another live tomorrow night. I might try to do another live. And well, later on today, I think it's after 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, let's see. I mean, I don't want to miss anything before I. Okay, Tommy, TT and chat, good night. From Tommy2274. Good night, Tommy. Thank you so much. Edwin, tonight's telecast was sponsored by TT Shampoo and Conditioner. This is Edwin. Okay, Chris Truck. Edwin, I always thought God gave me the talent to make people laugh, so I figured I'd do that. Fantastic, Chris. You could do both, you know that, right? Okay, Tommy 2274. He's laughing. Tommy's laughing at Edwin. Now on sale at the lobby. You got to go in the lobby. Mike F. Great talk, everyone. Thanks for being part of it. Be safe tonight. Thank you, Mike F. And thank you for picking up the slack for me when I was talking and I couldn't say goodnight to certain people. So thank you so much for that, Mike. I appreciate it. Edwin, Tommy, God bless. Mike, God bless. Chris Truck, yes, good night, and God bless everyone. Okay, everybody, have a great night, have a great sleep, and I will see you all tomorrow in someone's chat or on my live tomorrow night. God bless you all.